Let's talk about silver and the price. This is the price chart. The big chart is this year, and we've seen a 32% increase in the gold silver price from the start of 2024 into last week. And the smaller price goes back, the chart goes back to 2019, where you saw silver prices start to move out of this sideways pattern that they had been in and start to rise. And we've seen silver prices rise pretty, handsomely from around $14 an ounce 6 years ago. These are our projections for the next 2 years on a quarterly average basis. You can see we have silver prices rising for most of the next 8 quarters. Importantly, pay attention to that little dip down in the 8th quarter of the projection. We see the silver price and gold price peaking at some point. The increase that we have here is the mirror image of the recession that I showed you earlier in our economic projections. We expect a hostile economic environment and political environment over the next 2 years, and we expect investors to buy more silver and drive the price higher. On the right-hand side, you can see our next 3 months. And you can see that we're saying, hey, this thing could dip down. We think the low is probably 29.50 or so, and it could spike up. We have 33 there. I think that's probably too low, but this is just for the next 3 months. We do see the price, going higher into the first quarter of next year, and then coming off a little bit in the second quarter, but then rising further. So this is what's important. Our expectation is the silver price is going to rise strong, sharply over the next 2 years. I showed you our 2-year projections. We have the silver price rising into 2027. Then we have it coming off. The blue line is the real inflation-adjusted price. Even in our main scenario, even at the trough of the next cyclical downward trend, we have the silver price staying above $25 an ounce on an annual average basis. You can see these cyclical reductions. We saw the price spike in 2011, and then it came down for 3 years to 2014. It moved sideways until 2019, 2020. It started rising again. Our expectation is we will at some point see another cyclical downtrend within the context of a broader secular upward trend that started in 2004, 2005. And even at the trough of that thing, in our main scenario, we have the silver price staying above $25 an ounce.